All right, let's talk about what I've been watching this week. Let's get started. All right, the first thing I have in my handy dandy notebook here is Gypsy Rose. And let me just preface this before I even get started. If you hear the noise and beeping from outside, I'm hoping that the background noise remover removes it, but it's a busy street and I needed to get this done today. So it is what it is. Back to Gypsy Rose. So I wrote down first in my notes that she doesn't really want fame, at least that's what she's saying, but she's on a reality show. So I don't, she is not only is she on a reality show, but she's also, from what I understand based on the show, because she doesn't come across my timeline, is that she's really active on social media as well. So I'm not understanding, like, the two don't come together. Girl, if you don't want fame, then don't do a television show, don't be on social media, right? And her current baby's father, what is his name? Is he Ken? I believe he's Ken. I should have wrote that down. But I don't think that he wants the attention, even though it's weird because he got with her when she was in prison. Like, it's all weird situations. It's not like he met her before, right? And she went to prison and that they had a relationship, because clearly she was with the guy who did the stuff to her mom. So you knew before going in there that this girl had like some type of like spotlight on her or fame, right? So it's just weird. Like, people don't understand, if you do something, there is a consequence for it, like cause, reaction, right? And then you have her ex-husband. What is that man's name? I don't want to call him the family guy. The ex-husband, I think that he enjoyed the fame. And I think that's why he got with her, because he likes the spotlight. Like, even after she left him, got pregnant by somebody else, he's still like, you wouldn't be able to find me, because I wouldn't be on social media. I wouldn't be a part of that reality show. He's still filming scenes. So I think that he enjoys the attention of it. It's just all weird. And this lets me know, if you do not have standards, you can literally get any man. Like, you can, listen, Gypsy Rose was in her situation with her mom, and just abusive and that whole thing. She got a man to do what he did. But not only that, she met two guys while doing a 10-year, I believe she was sentenced to 10 years, or was it 7? It was too many. But she found two guys to get with her all while this is going on. So this is just a reminder. If someone wanted a man just to say they have a man, they will accept anything. The problem comes when you got standards. All right, let's move right along to Survivor. So the last time we spoke about Survivor, what happened? So, because I watched 2 episodes. I watched the episode from this past Wednesday, and then last week. So last week, Thomas was voted out, and then this week, what was her name? Brianna was voted out. I felt like Thomas, I really wanted him to last longer, because I feel like he would have been a perfect new age villain, because he really didn't give a fuck, right? Like, he was like, just do this. Like, I really felt like we was about to get another good villain era. So I am sad to see that Thomas was voted out. And then Brianna, she didn't pull a thing, didn't have a vote, and she was doing a lot. I feel like if she had just fell back instead of trying to go around and just, sprinkle this there and sprinkle this there. But I still don't understand. Did they know that she didn't have a vote? Unless I was fast forwarding through that, because I don't think I fast forward through that. So I don't know what happened with that, but I know that Cedric and the other older lady, voted her out, I believe. I can't remember, but Brianna, whatever her name is, that baby is gone. Also on this episode, which I wasn't, like, I had seen the preview of people talking about how it looked like Jeff was crying. And so there's an autistic girl on there, and I wasn't really, I was like, Jeff is crying, like what happened? But it really was, and maybe it's my perimenopausal hormones, and I'm in here like, and I ain't even, like, why am I sniffling? But it was a really touching moment where is his name Joe, the guy from the other tribe that initially they were in the tribe together, and she told him that, you know, she's autistic and this is what you would do if something would happen, right? And so he knew what was going on, and so you could tell he was just looking, he wanted to comfort her, and it was such a touching moment. And I because usually, I have to be honest with y'all, on the new version of Survivor, it's just become really, like, they're showing more of people's backstories, and everybody has a story, right? And for me, I watch these television shows to escape reality, right? And so I don't want to hear sob stories. I don't want to, because everybody has something, right? And so, but this moment really, it touched me. But I still, like, even this episode, they showed more of everybody's backstory and the struggles that people were going through. I didn't like that. Like, I get it. I get why they're doing it, but we're trying to escape all the crazy stuff that is going on in this world. We don't want to be reminded of it. So I know for me, that's why I watch reality shows. That's why I still watch Love and Hip Hop, The Housewives, Basketball Wives, so I can escape and laugh at other people's shenanigans and foolishness. So, but this was a very touching moment. I appreciated that. All right, so very quickly, I want to talk about another show that I'm watching on Netflix. It's called The Residents, and it is starring, I believe her name is Uzo Adubi. She's Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black. And it is a murder mystery comedy. It's very funny. It's a very good show. I have not gotten to the end yet. I'm going to probably finish that tonight. I believe I'm on episode 9. I think that's where I left off from last night. But the only thing is, because, you know, if you watch like Knives Out, that is like maybe 2 hours, an hour and a half at the most. And this is like a 10 episode series, and each episode is like 45 minutes long. So I feel like they're like, and I just hit the mic, sorry. They drawn this out, and it didn't have to be this long. Like, I feel like they just get to it, right? But other than that, I think it is a very good series. And I can see, just like with Knives Out, they can have her going to different places each season and solving these mysteries, because I love quirky characters with, you know, like Will Trent, what's his name, Monk, all these just like quirky characters who are like really, really smart, but they got that one thing, and she is a weird bird. If you watch, you know what I mean. She's a weird bird, but check out The Residents. All right, guys, so my lighting on this tripod decided it's not working anymore, and I'm just tired of fighting it. So if the lighting looks weird, like it changed from when I was just talking, that's why. It's a lot going on, and a lot goes into just filming stuff for people. So when you see people putting themselves out there like this and they get a final product out to you, just show love, like the video, subscribe. This is a lot of work, and it's a lot of things that is just happening when, especially, you're a small content creator and you're just trying to put stuff out here, because it's always a situation. All right, moving on to 90 Day The Last Resort, which had its ending, the last episode before the tell-all. I didn't even know this show had a tell-all. This is the first time I've watched like the whole season. So yeah, they have a tell-all. I believe it's gonna be 2 parts. The only people that stayed together, well, everybody decided to stay together, I should say, except for Rob and Sophie. And then, of course, Benny and Ari. A lot of them, most of them, I can't think of one couple that I think should actually be together, except for maybe the people that's in Virginia, the couple, but she's like Russian and he's like has a relationship very, very strongly with his parents. What are their names? I can't remember. Maybe them, but she wants to bring her family over and he wants to have kids. I don't know, but yeah, so all of them stayed together except for, like I said, those two couples. Then, of course, Gino is just such a weird character. Like, you can tell he has self-esteem issues and he really doesn't want to lose Jasmine, but it's like we saw videos of her like trying to, you know, touch him, cuddle him. Like, he was just like, no, he's not having it. And then she asked for this relationship and he really doesn't want to do it. But like, what options are you really leaving her? And I can tell, like, Jasmine every day is probably a lot. But apparently we see that Jasmine is pregnant by the Matt, I believe it's the same Matt guy that she was fighting for the open relationship with. I don't know. It's just, they're all just weird and I'm kind of glad it's over with because, yeah. And then very quickly, I just want to mention that the new season of Love After Lockup on WeTV, the new season just started for them and it's a bunch of, I don't remember anybody's name. I just know that there's a few situations where the children are in danger. Every season, I feel like the children are in danger because why are you bringing these people around your children in your house? I believe it was one girl from Love Before Lockup or Love During Lockup where she said he couldn't come stay with her because she had her daughter. I was so proud of her for having those boundaries because what? People are so desperate for companionship and they don't know how to be by themselves. And I wish so many more people knew how to be by themselves because a lot of people end up in these situations because they just want companionship, regardless of how or where it comes from. But yeah, this it looks like it's gonna be another wild ride. There's another throuple happening, just like from last season from Love During Lockup. There's another throuple. So there's an inmate who has two women out here, and it's just, that's the type of reality, like I said, that's the type of reality show that I like to watch to escape the real reality of what's going on in the world, because what do you mean? Anyway, guys, those are the highlights of the things that I have been watching for the past week and a half. I will check in with you guys next Thursday, and we can do another review there. If you have any shows that you think I should be watching, let me know. I think I'm going to check out, there's another, what's the show on Netflix? I believe it's Adolescence. I think I'm going to check out. And then I'm going to catch up on Reacher as well because I was waiting for the episodes to kind of stack up. Because I just don't like waiting in between episodes. So I'm gonna continue with that. And yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next week. Peace.